All right. So last time on the stuff, you guys had dropped off your people at ports as they decided this shit wasn't for them. And they thought they're getting themselves into a simple merchant run, and headed south for the Library of the Tads. They've been mostly smooth sailing for a couple days, but midday on the second day of travel, you guys were assaulted by a rather large band of Murlocs that swarmed up the sides of the ship and started attacking all of the crew. They've had about 4 or 5 hefty-sized holes in the port side of the boat, and you guys fended them off pretty well, resorting to chucking cannonballs over the side and anything else you could find to throw. With one of the crew members earning his keep and shot putting a cannonball through a couple Murlocs. And yeah, hands were thrown, Murlocs were murdered, and the party got thrown in the water a few times, but managed to climb their way back up. And as the quote-unquote dust settled from the fight, taking a head count, you guys realized you were, however, down 3 crew members. That one of them fell on the boat and is eviscerated, and 2 had gone overboard and were not recovered. But with that, it was over to you guys.
Was that Bronze Dragon? Is that Bronze Dragon still with us?
No, the Bronze Dragon left. You guys are going to try to meet back up with him while heading south, as you guys have decided to head to the library before heading for Conquenor. No, you guys were just coming to the ending battle. You guys did a quick look around and you were told that you lost 3 men. But you have 4 boats in the side of the ship. Sorry, 4 holes in the side of the ship. There, and there. From where Murlocs were beating the ever-loving shit out of the boat. Where you guys thought was them climbing on the boat was them actually just puncturing holes in your ship. Yeah.
Rude.
With that, Cal, you reappear on top of the ship's, on top of one of the crow's nests, and midday to hearing just chaos. And looking down on the ship, you see people running every which direction.
Yeah, it's bright. What's going
blood
on?
Smeared all across the deck of the ship, and fish people, Murlocs from WoW, bodies scattered across the ship deck.
I'm just gonna stay up here, guys. Just gonna stay up here. You guys don't need me, right?
Both sides. I like to go my religion and pray to Christ for the victory of battle. 15.
Prayers received. You feel a warmth in your chest as you revel cherish the victory that's behind you guys.
And I'm going to set off to looking for the crew members.
There's several, but as you're running around, you feel the boat starting to.
So,
yeah.
I'm going to go for
You see most of the crew at this point starts rushing below deck and are just scooping. As you guys get down there, you see the second level of the ship is starting to take on water.
You got to board everyone.
No. Everybody's bailing. But we got to block the holes. But we have those fucking timbers. Do I have anybody in the crew who knows how to work with carpentry?
Can we use magic to freeze the holes?
Huh?
Can we use magic to freeze the holes?
It would just melt again. It's salt water. It doesn't exactly freeze too well.
It will just eat up all the salt.
If we were up in the northern poles, I'd say yes. But where we're at, where it's pretty much the almost equator.
No, you guys are right here.
Oh,
You're only a couple days in off the port.
still not freezing.
I know. I'm just saying you're not way down here.
Yeah.
You're still.
Does anyone have the mend? Do I have mend? I don't think I have mend.
Isn't mend of
Single break, no bigger than a foot by foot.
Oh, nope. Well, these are small murlocs. How big of a hole can they make?
very big? I would assume.
They were hammering for a while.
Well, a couple hands went up, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put those crew members working on patching the holes while the rest of us bail the water out.
Yep. They start going. They grab the toilet you guys purchased and start doing their best to start patching holes.
I'm gonna call the shop and see if he's coming.
Ooh, nice.
Anything else?
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna climb down. I'm gonna take my bag of holding and
Hey,
put the
Psycho.
content.
Your mic's a little too close to your face. I think you're coming through really
My bad.
walkie-talkie
Is it better?
ish. A little closer.
Better.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
It's that problem that I always have when we're in Discord where I can barely hear you, but it's that or
I don't know what to say. But I'm gonna go to one of the rooms, empty my bag of holding in the room. I'm gonna take my bag of holding and I'm gonna start filling it with water and then dumping the water overboard. Since it
Alright.
can hold however many feet by feet.
I don't remember, but a lot.
You might be able just to have all the water go into the one bag of holding in one trip and then rush up. Bag of holding is a shit ton of crap.
64 cubic feet,
64 feet.
500 pounds.
500 pounds of that. A 5-gallon drum might be what?
No. 5-gallon drum?
64 pounds of water. So you can only take about 10 cubic feet of water at a time.
It's barely
That is a
enough.
lot, but
So,
not the 64 cubic feet it can hold. Because
Well, yeah,
water's
no,
heavy as fuck.
yeah, 500 pounds worth of water, not the space.
100 gallons, 100 feet of water.
No, it's still a lot. I'm just saying not the 64 because what water is fucking heavy.
Oh, God.
If you put the maximum amount of water in the bag, then you wouldn't be able to lift it.
Yeah, well, you can only put 10. You only put 10 cubic feet worth of water, but it still works well. I was just curious on the math on it. Yeah, you just start scooping. So one of the guys kind of moving slow. You can see he was pretty heavily injured by the battle. Actually, not for shifting eagles, Mike. Hi, Ella. One of the hands that went up was Gregory for when you asked for carpenters. So first guy's kind of limping along and smacking holes, and you see Gregory come full fucking speed, scoop a tar forward, slams into it, and then running just back and just fucking mad dash, nat 20, just fucking back and forth between grabbing supplies and
Trust Gregory.
motherfucker in his nat 20s. He's just mad dashing back and forth between the supplies and the couple times people kind of start to go to help him like move supplies, make clear. He just kind of pushes them out of the way. I fucking got this, move! When he's just back and forth, earning his fucking keep.
Right.
Are we sure he's not actually the genie in disguise?
He will protect this boat at all costs. Damn it!
I think that genie is on this boat.
But it takes some time, even with him mad dashing, because it's like I said, it's large holes. Because they were welling on it for a good time before you guys got over to them. But it takes a little bit of time, but with you guys using the bags of holding and the crew still paling water, you guys managed to stop the leaks and get the water off the ship.
Hey, we didn't even stop the boat yet.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Milo.
Milo, you walk down. Underneath.
Mhm.
You just throw anything underneath.
I'm saying to check to see if it's patched.
Okay.
Not just that, just see if there's
See if there's
anything
any-
underneath coming at us.
Those intruders,
I'll walk down inside and see if I can see anything
How
that
far
I
down
don't
do you
already know. Huh?
How far down do you go?
So is this like
This
where
is water line.
that's the water line?
That lip is the water line.
and it goes down for another 20 feet.
Just to start, I'll go here.
Roll perception.
Did he stop above the waterline?
Yeah.
You're not going to see shit in the ocean.
He's also checking the side of the boat.
I'm checking the side of the boat right now, and then I'm going to check the water if I can. That's a 16.
What is this? What is that? Patch looks like it works very well. You can see bits of tar around the outside, creating a nice little seal on 3 of the 4 holes. One of them, it's not leaking bad, but you can see one of them was fucking expertly sealed around the edges. The other one, you're kind of checking, you kind of push on the wood, and it's solid, it's on there.
Okay.
So all 4 holes look to be properly patched.
Okay.
Definitely some expert craftsmen on more of them, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the underside of the boat.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics or an athletics.
Better than athletics.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You can walk like it's a flat surface, but now you're fighting. You're walking. It's essentially you're walking right into the ocean.
And also, if I need to do, I would probably assume that I need to be having to look under that as well. And
Yeah, but
probably
first speak, you hold on.
Yeah, for underwater. For athletics, that is a 18.
It hurts. It's smacking you pretty well, but you kind of push through the current, and you're still even feel yourself. You're kind of slowly sliding along the boat as the boat's still fucking full speed ahead. So you're fighting against waves and the force as you're slowly being pushed back. But go ahead and roll perception at disadvantage.
The back of the boat.
Yeah.
Your eyeballs are doing
Neither of those are very good rolls.
On airplane during World War II, there's a little gunner's nest.
It's hard for you to see.
I'm gonna build a little.
You can breathe underwater. You can walk under the side of the boat, but you don't necessarily have underwater vision.
Yeah,
So you're sitting there trying to look, and water is smacking the eyes.
It's
You got salt in your eyes and starting to burn, and you're just.
Yeah.
You see water.
I see water and haze.
You see shadow, but you can't tell what's there. You can't make out anything other than just rushing water. You can try to go further under the boat to see if you can get a little bit away from the toe.
Under the boat, you see that the genie put a little kind of bubble underneath for people to have a lookout underneath the boat.
Don't get up from there, please.
But no, you can try going under the boat and get a better look if you want. But that might be more of a current.
Yeah, you might want
So it's up to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll go back up and report to him.
The very wet dampier comes walking up to you.
What'd you see down there?
Holes are good. Can't see underwater.
Yeah, I thought that might be
Sulfur.
Well, they're being filled right now, so it's good. And the water.
Gregory's just a fucking god at this point. I rolled an intelligence check for him. He walks over and hands you 2 glass tankards.
They're goggles.
I gave him an intelligence check. He had a fucking 18 on the die.
God,
Gregory is a god among men.
Gregory is the
I'm starting to accept that as the
best crew
headcanon
member
at
on
this
this boat.
Look at him.
All right.
Okay.
Can we just make Gregory the captain?
When I get, yeah.
Tether yourself.
What, David?
Can we just make Gregory the captain?
On the boat.
He's about to become a fucking minor deity in this goddamn roll. Roll one more nat 20.
I'll set down the tankards and tie my waist around the rope. Wherever you're gonna tie it
So
to.
cups. He didn't have actual goggles. He just walked up with 2
All he's got to do
drinking
is
glasses
tie
and
it
sat him down.
to the side railing.
And I'm gonna walk down to here, and when I get to here, I'm gonna put the.
So roll another acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Athletics.
I did athletics.
That's fine. I'm taking the choice away from you. There really shouldn't have been one.
That's not very good.
9. So you're walking. Earlier, you're kind of balancing yourself as you made your way down. Now your hands are cramped, and you start going, and your foot slips, and you and slam against the side of the boat.
Ouch.
He's roped, I know, but it still hurts like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you just bounce off the side of the boat.
Not enough.
Sounded painful.
It's just thunk, thunk. Roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Well, he's actually, can you take both them down?
15.
Yeah, okay. 15. You managed to hold on to the glasses as you're just dunk,
Okay then.
and slamming against the side of the boat repeatedly.
Would I be able to attempt to straighten myself up?
Dexterity check to straighten yourself out.
Dexterity check.
13. You managed to kind of Spider-Man just yourself to the side of it, and just kind of and send yourself back up. Send yourself back
back
side.
up. Back like this.
That's what I said. Up.
All right. Let's try that again.
Remember, they'll get ripped away from 2 egg strong.
22.
Perfect. No trouble this time. Just roll another perception.
Perception. This glasses. Ow. 13.
It's easier to see with the goggles, but it's still water rushing past them, so it's that foamy ocean, just kind of making it hard to see.
Understand.
But do you have dark vision?
Yes, it is.
About 100, 150 feet below the ocean, you can see numerous dark figures moving parallel with the boat.
Moving like the boat is like this. The people are like
Boats
this.
here, people here.
Okay, so they're following underneath the boat.
Yeah.
It's hard to make out much detail, but it's a lot of shadows moving. with the
More
boat.
quickly. Get out of it. before they see.
Okay, I'm gonna head back up. Dark figures under the boat.
Okay, go on the boat.
100, 150 feet.
Can we go
up to
faster?
the mast. Go up to the crow's nest. We have shadows lurking.
That's the captain. Make a roll quick. He's still going.
I would like to go back to the crow's nest also.
The fighting's done. We'll be down below.
They get to the
Okay, somebody pray to the wind god. We need more wind.
My God's God.
Not gonna do me any good.
I could try.
Again, not doing me any good.
I could try because for some reason I decided to make a barbarian with religion. For some reason.
You're weird.
Yes, I am. Very. I have no idea why Passme decided to do that.
What was your religion?
My religion right now is a +4.
I mean,
What religion? The deity.
Oh, I don't have a deity.
Oh.
I just have proficiency in religion. I'm sure at some point you have.
A vampire and a healing.
I will see you again. You look for a deity. I'm going.
Just like, hey, I need a quick pick me up, take some of your blood, heal you up.
I'm gonna see. You wanna help me see to the engine real fast before you see to the engine before you get
What
the
engine?
The engine.
Oh,
Okay,
injured. Yeah, that's how it's.
I'll take the glasses and go back to Greg because I don't know where he took them from.
He just drops them on the floor.
Okay,
We're just
that's fine. All right.
Once we get the boat stopped waiting,
we got figures down there. How big do they go?
Couldn't
Varying
see.
sizes can make how much detail.
Just shadow
Varies.
figures falling.
Big mess.
Right. Can't do much with things under the water. Except move faster.
What if
Can we get the boat to go faster?
boat's going about as fast as it can go unless you got magic to throw into the sails?
What if we take one of those slabs?
And cause a big boom to go across the way to go forward?
Well, they was just slowing them down. That may work also.
So you're talking about depth charges?
Yes.
Makes
We're not using that phrase because I don't know what that phrase is. Yes, yes. Aaron's talking about depth charges. Moody's talking about.
But
Hey,
would they
it's
go
like a-
boom under the
That's what I'm
water
wondering.
without?
That's what I'm asking you to think.
Hey,
Yep.
you can produce barrels out of your food feed. Make a couple barrels of some type of food or use water and dump it out. You need barrels to get that.
I reach in the bag, pull out a freaking
To make it easier to make
barrel mead.
instead of
Can I do a barrel mead, but only a quarter full?
I mean, your bag's yay big, so you can pull out more of a cask.
Yeah, they're not
A keg
barrels.
of beer.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. I pull out 5 of them. And I'm like, here you go.
Here's the question: how do we make it go boom in the water?
Wait, you want to make explosives out of my
How
meat?
it uses. How
Yes.
does it
Yes.
go into water?
How's it go boom right now?
Huh?
How's it go boom right now?
Contact. The liquid goes boom by contact.
So that's what we're. We told it hits.
I don't know if it would
Nitroglycerin is food, right?
Down low.
I don't know if it would have enough
What's that called?
pressure, but if
Nitroglycerin is
it would have
food,
enough
right?
pressure, but
I can't hear you, Cal.
Nitroglycerin is food, right?
Again, the food bag was not meant to be abused and will stop working if it's abused.
Fair enough.
That was something that was stipulated when you were given it.
I don't know.
I, know, I was just thinking like this a Futurama episode where they were eating
Materials
that. I was just like, that's not right.
on enough pressure, they punch in on themselves, and that might be able to trigger an explosion if it
Yeah,
has
but
something
wood
explosive
floats.
inside.
Wood floats. Even liquid inside of wood, it floats.
We have to have ice.
Correct. Which is like a couple cannonballs.
And if it's filled up,
We have like 900 and something cannonballs.
My cannonballs. Leave my balls out of it.
Oh, right, and I'm not supposed to be talking because I'm not talking.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't be talking plans in game because I'm not, or out of game because I'm not talking in game.
Yeah. Do you use magic or just medicine?
Yeah, I'm going to buy my injured. Okay, cannot leave the sick and injured without helping.
Are you just using medicine rolls to help them, or are you actually casting magic to help them?
I'll use whatever. I have medicine to check their injuries, and then I'm going to use round hands to act healing moves.
Roll a medicine check to see who's all injured.
12 plus 6 is 18.
There's about 8 crew members that are pretty heavily wounded.
Okay. I will.
Is there any fishing nets on this ship?
Not that you guys have seen.
Healing prayer. Prayer of healing. I'm going to have, and it can affect up to 4. 6 creatures of choice.
Yep.
And they take 2d8 plus 4. You get that. 8 plus 4 would be
Problem is, I don't know if those shadowy shapes under the water
18.
are more enemies, or it could just be somebody going in the same goddamn direction we are.
Right. There is that.
I don't want to just do the typical adventure thing of, hey, I don't know what you are.
Boom.
Boom! Oh, shit. I do like the idea of the cast going boom, but let's see what appears. See if we can knock them out, and then we can make them go boom in the water.
Yes, very right.
I think we should just keep the ship moving in the direction it is, and keep an eye out and all eyes over deck to make sure they see little shits trying to get on the ship again.
Would me saying an idea would that be in game or out of game?
If it's something that's going to affect in game, would be in game.
Okay.
And we got the lifeboat, right? The lifeboat fits how many?
Are you trying to get low to the water and possibly see what the capacity is?
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Because he was spotting all too much. Get plus you can't see who's up and over.
Well, once you get underneath the water, it's not rushing anymore. Once you get a certain depth underneath the water, it's not rushing water anymore. It's just water.
Four.
4? Say we keep going the
Can
way
I
we're
try
going
to
and just
make
keep eye out.
a few fuses for the cats if we do make their targets?
What do you make fuses?
Dynamite.
So you pull the dynamite apart?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the dynamite fuses.
How many of them do you pull apart?
All three.
Roll an intelligence.
17.
Managed to properly pull the fuses out of the dynamite. So you have 3 unused fuses.
These burn underwater.
You can always get the, well, the problem is the liquid does not go boom with fire. No, it didn't. It was contact.
You guys haven't tested it much stuff.
No, I did not want to.
You guys were very against testing it.
I know it blew up on contact.
Yeah.
Well, one blew up on contact. What the other one did?
It just burned.
Oh, that's right. It burned.
I'm going to
No, it didn't blow it up. One blew. One was an explosion. The other one just burned.
Yeah. Explosive. I don't think underwater, maybe that stuff's so potent that it'll burn underwater. So we gotta test it.
Mm-hmm. But we also have gunpowder because that's what shoots. That's what causes the cannons to go boom.
Mm-hmm.
So we could actually put
We haven't finished switching.
gunpowder inside it, but that's not going to do anything other than just cause an explosion
Right.
and concussion damage because it's got no shrapnel in it.
Put some to fill the napalm whatever on the bottom of the cannonballs. That Rick chuck it in it to come out.
I can tell Brady.
Force me a little dish, have Greg dip the bowling ball, the cannonball in there, and throw it at him. You will sure.
Yeah.
Cannonball.
Greg pops his head up. You gonna blow something up, boss?
Not yet.
All right.
So we're not talking about.
Does he know? Does Greg know about explosives?
Did you talk to Greg?
We're not making up. Who has any expertise on fusing explosives?
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Greg is a god among men. Fuck all of you.
Oh my
He's just the main
god.
character now.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but Greg is now the god of explosions.
He's the god of everything at this fucking point.
Well, he's the god of sailors.
He gets real kind of hushed as
I'll
he
explain to
kind of
him
leans
about
real,
liquids and stuff. I think the constantly-
he leans real close to me and goes, "To be honest with you, I'm not supposed to talk about this anymore. Boss's orders. But I may or may not have been in a bit of a firebug back on land.
That's
Kind of why I'm out here now. I like making things go boom." And he pulled up his shirt a little bit and he's heavily burned along like all of here. So I mean,
I'm also fond
so I've been trying to stay away from the barrels you guys found. I've got some ideas.
It's kind of like alcoholism. You have to force yourself not to do it.
You're fucking much. Already thought about hauling out a couple of cannonballs. Sorry, what? You can see there's just this little spark in the back of his eyes.
You are me.
Thank you.
That's what I think.
Thank you.
Well, if you need to rig these up,
Let me know. I
or
can
drop them down.
talk some shit up for you guys.
No,
Oh
one
god,
of
I
the,
can't believe
you know the idea
Greg
is sit there
and Greg started as a random
paintball.
crewmate, and
You ever
then
hear
now
about
he's just
paintball grenades. They're just a balloon filled with paint
Wait,
inside
so
a
that
little
thought you were
thing that when you
bullshitting?
sit there and throw it, it causes it to just compact and it blows up everywhere.
Right.
We're going to sit there and figure out a way of getting a inflatable little like whoopee cushion kind of thing because they had those like
Your bladder.
water warmers like a bladder. Tie the end a little bit, fill it with that liquid, toss it onto a ship, and then pull the string and watch it go.
You see Greg's eyes go wide.
That was Aaron debating whether Aaron knows about paintball.
Yeah.
Debating whether
Just the way you said that sounds like you were bullshitting. Yeah, I know what
No,
it
no,
is.
no. The paintball was out of game being
Right.
able to try to explain
Well,
what I was
that's-
getting ready to talk
And
about.
that's what I was. My brain got stuck because I was second Modian. Well, Modi would have, but I know I did.
Little bladder, long string.
Thinking of the fireworks spinners.
Uh-huh. That's where I got the idea from.
No, even better. Subterfuge. Plant it next to a fucking ship's mast and set it up the fucking mast. Just
Gone.
that's Greg saying that at that point. Just fuck it.
Fill one of the bladders up. Don't fill it off. Put the little openings up and then chuck it.
Waited.
Waste to sell fucking firecrackers. There are sticks with little rockets. Attach one of those to the end of it. Fucking light it. Point it at the ship. Fuck their whole day up.
Fuck your whole day.
Everyone heard tales of fucking guns. Load one of guns,
You got to see one of the
rifles, long fucking poles with that shoot gunpowder.
Modian? We saw Vision.
That Modian there?
We've never ran into gnomes, so we wouldn't have any idea.
You
about
saw the
this.
vision. You guys would have seen the vision though. That one of the guys was carrying something that sounds like what he described.
Yeah.
You would have recognized it then as a gun.
And killed Kobe.
Yeah. But you wouldn't have recognized it as a gun because you don't have experience with those.
No.
But when he's explaining it, it kind of that clicks that you guys saw something similar to what he's describing.
We saw a gun, Dave. It was a rifle. So
Where? I have it.
it was in a Vision.
You want one. But anyways, throw those in there, fire that, get the fucking range, the power, then blow that shit up.
Dude, I'm
It
using
better
my
be a very
obsessively
protected
honest.
little thing on the end, otherwise it's blowing in the gun in your damn hand.
That's why you put a fuse. Put a fuse on the end of it, so when it shoots off, it lights the fuse, and the fuse goes. And as he's saying, that's the person that's been in charge. The captain kind of looks over at him. What you talking about, Greg? Welcome to the deck, boss. No mop in his hand, just starts going like this and walking away from you guys.
Just like the movie casually whistling.
Yeah, just starts singing a little jaunt and just walking like he's mopping the deck. And you just see the captain just fuck it and walks away.
Sometimes that's for the best.
There's some battles you don't fucking win.
You can choose your battles, buddy.
Still sailing away. Just keep. Got to keep a closer eye out. Closer watch out.
Cool.
Natural point.
Pretty low on natural 20s today.
All by 15.
Total of 9.
You gotta look, you slip on some fish guts and blood and hit your head. You guys see it. God damn it. I'll pull. Let's take those down for next, Toby.
Okay.
It's not a proper mass for them to be up there. I'll have to build something with the polymorph
I'll
plastic.
just we'll know that they're up there. Where did we go? He's right there.
I'll have to build something with polymorph plastic to set on top of this for a mass or a thing.
Where is your resident?
Don't worry about that right now. Just set it up there. I'll fix it later. Yeah, you slip and start seeing stars. Just kind of sit down for a minute.
I'm going to sit on camera.
So, my roll is technically a 20.
So you're hearing it takes you a moment to kind of focus and look past the waves crashing into the side of the boat, and you see what he described. There's a large mass of shadow just moving in tandem with the boat.
I know what it is.
Does it look like individual shadows or like one massive, like one solid
It's the
shadow?
dragon. Is it the dragon?
It's moving together, but you're watching it for a moment. And you see pieces of it shift. A little bit here in the front, a little bit towards the back.
Like some of
a
them
little
will
bit on
like
the edge.
go
Like just
out
pieces
and
of the edge of it just shift a
it's
bit.
like go out and move position. Like
Are
Yeah,
they
just
keeping
keeping
pace or are we getting away from
keeping pace. Yeah.
well, these creatures are
Should be
going
getting
fast.
deeper and deeper.
You can't see the body. You can just see that shadow.
Greg,
Yeah, boss.
he's under us, man. Get on the cannon.
No.
Don't fire, but get ready, man. There's something.
He's got that cannon just ready to go.
Oh, and you can use my numbers line.
That's cool. And he sets it just right on top of the cannon.
Are we sure we should give this guy access to that?
It's just a lighter.
Yes!
He's got to light the cannon.
All I can do is just keep an eye on it.
He hollers back saying yes when you ask that, Cal.
Okay.
Captain, change direction just slightly.
In a particular way?
Head south.
We are.
No. We're headed south.
All right, so
We're
more
headed
east.
slightly.
Got it. The boat just
No, we're headed southeast. Head south.
Sorry, west.
Slightly south.
more. No, yeah, he would turn east though.
Yeah.
For him, if he's pointing north,
You
Yeah.
said
he would turn.
east.
So he,
Because we were
Port.
going south
Port.
east.
Yeah.
But I want to go south.
So going port, and the ship slowly starts to curve right.
Are they still following?
It
They
shifts
shift.
with you as well.
Shit.
Yup. That was what I was going to say earlier.
That's what I want to know. Okay, evasive maneuvers. Let's do circles and donuts.
You're the boss.
I was like, whoa!
Start doing donuts in the water.
Yep.
How?
Readjust and head at an angle to go continue to the library island.
Frederick, get the maps. Plot the course properly. Little gnome hops out from one of the areas and runs down, pulls it back, and starts charting lines.
No, I thought maybe we were heading towards their territory, so they were going to come at us. So I figured let's change direction.
Until they do something,
Correct. And I'm not going to attack something I have no idea of. For all I know, it could be a bunch of school of fish.
It could be a bunch of focus or giant.
No, the giant octopus would have a lot more. Well, not just mass, but you'd be able to see distinctive little differences. He's just saying little shadows here change, and it's shifting all over the place. So it could be a school of damn fish.
It's a group of something.
That's a school of fish.
I don't know about a school of fish following us though.
Like
Possible,
intentionally
but
following us.
If we shifted and shifted back and still following us.
I don't know. We don't have a fishing net, so I can't figure out what it is.
Have we tried yelling at the water and asking them?
Hey, stupid!
Why are you down there?
Why are you down there? Nothing.
Jeff, you do anything?
I mean, if
Worth
it's the
a
same fellows
try?
from last time, I think the last time we tried to talk to them, they screamed at us very loudly as for
That was
something or other.
creature. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the same creature.
Yeah, we don't know sure what these are in the water.
Dog just kind of. As Benkai starts to say, you see him kind of start to glow a little bit, and the glow kind of turns red before he disappears in a puff of red smoke. Benkai.
You good?
Bye.
Where'd you go? Hi.
Oof.
Similar to the glow you guys saw when Jim disappeared and came back.
Bye.
Yes, then upset. I keep forgetting I switched that to puff of smoke instead of flickering.
I didn't know.
Keep forgetting about that. Because I really like how Nightcrawler disappears. So it's supposed to resemble that, and I keep forgetting that I changed that in game.
So why didn't
I
you
got a
disappear?
good idea.
It's the same as it's the same hoof that you guys disappear with, but it's the darker red that you guys saw Jim disappear with once when he said he was teleported away. We've done anything like this.
Yeah, dude, over there.
Okay, did some kind of god pull him or something?
Again, that's it. So is that the new flicker proof?
The puff of smoke, white smoke, has been the flicker proof. The red you've only seen once before was when Jim disappeared. And I was
So
teleported to that other group.
the normal instead of flicker is just
A puff of smoke, yeah. And you had it?
like a swirl puff of white smoke. Okay. And there's something special about the red.
Be right back.
It's about the
Yeah, I was confused because I don't know who Nightcrawler is. Huh?
Did you have any other blue boxes in your squares? Did you have me one of those squares? Or
Did we just lose things back?
you want to go
That's Nightcrawler.
Okay.
Got it there.
Black.
Oh, like
But
that.
instead of being blue, it's white.
Huh. They just
Keep watching the movies.
Working on it.
Yeah.
Watch the first.
we did not end up watching these
She watched. She watched the first 3.
because you were about to watch it and then they showed up right as we
We watched the first 3. She watched the first 3. Well, they're having to walk all the way and stuff. All right. Anyway, so yeah,
Feel free to mix the first pasta. Briefly.
What's that square? Is that Mike?
it's big bit.
Shall we use a spare piece of Mike?
Probably.
We don't have a piece.
Anyone doing anything?
I'm ready to go. Seven person.
I'm just walking.
I got another inspirational awesome idea. I can put my names
Mike.
on the end of my javelin. It's enough for
He's
this
very
much to
toad.
be broken out, but it's sticking into the food. And then it blows up.
I understand his eyes just get wider and wider and wider. How many of those can we make?
I have my food. So probably 2.
We should make those.
You got the fuses, or if you don't need fuses, just stick the names.
I'll be right back.
Drop them in the water.
Jesus fucking Christ, Gregory.
It's rolling that 20.
19.
Oh my god.
He is a god amongst them. Fuck
I'll
this.
end my javelin.
He takes
Someone
them.
put 2 on 2 javelins.
This is just going to be consistent throughout the entire thing.
Apparently.
The entire time.
It takes about 10 minutes and fast and then gives them back to you. Right. So before you throw them, you're going to pull this string here. There's a string that runs up the length of the javelin back to where the grip is. Pull that. You have 5 seconds to toss it.
So just toss it straight down and it's going to sink with the names. I'm ready. You guys want to play with this thing down there?
No.
No. Murder hobo people.
I'm only murder hobo with these other things.
So we don't know for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a javelin.
What? There's a murderous homeless person? What?
You know, there's a big dragon that lives on the
Hey,
ship.
every good boat needs a murderous homeless person.
That's great.
Greg's not homeless.
No.
He belongs on the ship. Especially when he keeps on being so successful. Oh. We have nobody who swims in the water, so we've got no scouts for.
The guy that's been waiting for the fucking boat adventure has been gone for most of the boat adventure.
Yeah, the captain.
He's been waiting for a fucking boat adventure. Now he's gone.
Where the hell is he?
Oh, fuck. I
We
didn't say
have
anything.
someone who I still think we should vote into the role of captain, and his name is Gregory.
Great.
Gregory's hand goes up. I second that. Oh.
I third it.
I will finance him becoming captain.
All right, so
How are you speaking? You're not even here.
about 4 hours pass. You guys maintain straight due south. Mike.
Mike is toad.
Just so we broke my piece. About 4 hours pass, and there's another bright red poof of smoke. Then, Kai, if you'd like to describe your character.
Oh, you changed the character.
Write down any describing features.
Make some up.
My dude's been all
So he's a fairly tall mechanical fellow. Bright silver skin. Seems to be made of an iron goldish metal. Where his hair would be, it's a brown kind of steel. He's got some purple glowing eyes, and he stands about 7'6". He also has a large rifle-looking weapon on his back.
I point at him and I start screaming, "Ah, we're being boarded again!"
Great that he doesn't.
Here you go.
Yeah. I heard.
Gregory tries to pivot the cannon back and point at the new person.
I am not going to tell him not to. I don't know who the hell this guy is.
It's a nice cannon.
Oh, it's a new guy? It's new?
That is what you guys see appear on the deck of the boat.
Who are you?
Who are you? What is your purpose?
I'm in range, turn around, and I can look.
And why have you boarded my boat?
I appreciate the name. I love it.
I don't know your name. And you didn't fucking change it, so I changed it.
I don't know how to change it from here. I want to be honest with you.
It's not been
I'll just
How do you
have-
spell it?
Anybody
Oh,
else?
there we go. I got this. Nah, I figured it out. Hi, I'm Credo. I kind of just appeared on your boat. I'm gonna be honest, I have no other information for you, man. It's a nice boat, though.
So who are
To the
you and
brig.
why are you here? Who are you and what is your purpose in life? No, you're not forming a dating app here.
Rainbow color.
Damn it. Did you really? Oh, that's beautiful. So who is Ben K then? Because no one else is not Ben K.
Hey, why don't you
So
say
I'm
not
Credo.
big?
Like I said, not sure how I appeared on your boat. I was
I
making a
understand
sword
that
before I appeared here.
you appeared on the boat, but who are you and what is your goal in life?
My goal
That
in
way I
life
know how to take you.
to build shit.
You build
And
like
for
literal
the third
shit, or
time, my name is Credo.
Okay, so create all. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gregor's hand goes up. Can I borrow that? He points at the rifle on your back.
No.
No.
Sad.
Hey. He is a god among men, let me tell you.
I'll shoot him with it before he touches it.
Sounds kind of violent.
I'm very
Doesn't
adamant
sound
about that
fairly
one.
I've
friendly.
been stabbed before.
I'm very adamant about not touching my thing.
What's this between a thrilling trident and a shot?
What were you doing
Not saying
before
that in
you
game
appeared on
interest.
the ship?
Muted.
Yes, your question.
I didn't hear the question. I apologize.
What were you doing before you appeared on my ship?
Once again, I have no idea how I got here. I was building a sword, and then I was just kind of here.
Okay, so at least you answered my question when I asked what you were doing. So you were building a sword. Okay, that's a good start.
Where were you at? Where'd you come from?
Where were you?
You asked the same question 3 times, and I've answered the same question 3 times.
I missed. You swear. You have to where you came from?
I don't
Was
remember him telling me where he came from.
Where did you
He
come
said
from?
He didn't know why he's here.
Oh, I don't have his map in front of me to give an actual answer to that question. Give me a second.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Song that's 2 minutes long and just saying the same 3 minutes or the same 3 words over and over again.
It would not have been David.
Huh?
Would not have been David his name.
Yes.
Well, I
Create
see his
all.
name, but he didn't tell us.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
did.
did.
He is create all. Is he an all creator?
Did he create all things?
There's nothing to do about.
Does he create all weapons and then sell it to people all over the world?
Last time I heard, I think he said he's better than Serena.
Where's the place where the guild's at called? I can't remember that.
I don't think he's going to react to it. I think he's frozen. Oh, wait, no, I saw his eyes move.
He's looking for grand open up.
Okay, so, do you have an association that you hail to? For example, why were you building a sword?
Because I do blacksmithing in my spare time.
Must be nice to have spare time.
I don't have a better reason for why I was making a sword.
Are you part of an organization?
Yes, I'm actually with the Adventuring Guild, the Order of the Rock.
Ah, welcome aboard. We can now accept you. Okay, how long tried to
That was fast. All right.
So I can't go out.
And I flashed my badge. We are as well.
Oh,
So
cool.
now that you have joined the lovely little party here, and trust me, it's been a party. You just missed in the disco ball.
I'm affiliated with the second guild that I can't remember the name of too. So,
What are your skills set, sir? What can we expect you to be able to do? Out of character, that's my character asking you, what the hell is your class?
I think you asked the second question. I didn't hear it.
Oh. The first question I asked was, what are your skill sets?
Yes. I'm good at building shit, and I'm good at fixing shit. That's kind of it.
You don't know, Fetzer.
That's what I figured.
That thing.
Good. Because we are in a boat that almost got some holes in it.
Well, my first piece of advice there would be don't put holes in your boat. It's not.
I agree 100%.
We're not the ones that put the holes there.
Unfortunately, the little fish people didn't want to accommodate not putting the holes in the ship.
You should probably put negative holes in your boat.
I don't know if negative holes in the boat would be a good thing either, considering the fact that negative matter is anti-matter.
If you stand off the side of the railing, but you can
No, you just add more wood to the ship. That's a hole.
Yeah.
Can we throw the damn here overboard?
Why?
Out of game.
All right. So, do you have a device that can go underwater and be able to enable us to see what's down there?
If I had a fork,
I don't know. Build a reverse periscope.
I got these goggles and night vision.
That's a good start. Now, can we combine those with some reflective glasses that can go in a tube that can go underwater so we can actually see what the hell's under the water chasing us?
I got this. Give me a second.
Out of game question.
I'm going to attempt to do whatever bullshit Mike just said.
If you already have night vision and you wear night vision goggles, does it stack?
I have no skills.
I thought it might be like double night vision so you can see farther. Okay.
I was reading about proficiencies.
26.
26 what? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Appreciate it.
Roll a craft.
26. Just rolled that.
Right.
Limpy. What are you using for the glass?
Oh, that's a good question that I didn't think of ahead of time.
What materials are you using to do this?
Glasses. Reason glasses. The bottoms of them would be integrated.
Is anyone wearing a pair of glasses? Yeah, that's a good question.
I got a pair of goggles that are magical. Let's me see in the bright
I'm gonna
daytime.
go below deck and grab the drinking glasses that.
If you hand me those goggles, you won't get them back. I can promise.
I
David,
got an idea.
Hold up. Before you damage stuff.
David,
Devon.
when you ask about glasses or glass, my damper walks up to you with 2 drinking glasses.
I take them and immediately what the hell's the word I'm thinking of?
Disassemble them.
Disassemble. There you go.
How?
I'm bad at English today.
How do you disassemble a glass?
Cut it with a blade or razor.
Just a blade.
You have a glass cutter?
You have tools.
I have my all-purpose tool.
Roll dexterity.
All of this. Including having the purpose of life.
18.
You manage to cut the glass into pieces.
Alright. And I use these to make those reflective goggles Mike wanted. Or at least to
So
give
how
the best
exactly are you attaching these to the goggles in what fashion to make periscoping glasses that you see underwater?
I'm going to use the glass from his glasses to just make a little reflective piece that sits on top of the goggles and just changes the way everything looks.
But how are you
How about
attaching
some-
the glass to the goggles?
Corn.
Corn glue?
Yeah, you can make them pieces.
Do we have that? Or stuff to make that?
You can make food.
I'm waiting for you to tell me how you're making these goggles, man. How
That's
is this supposed to function?
Best I had.
So you need
How
to
you
hold the
expect this to
goggles
function.
and hold the glass onto the goggles. So you gotta hold the glass in place.
I'm gonna cast Find Object. Look at the object on the boat.
Let's see, do I have any more random bullshit on me?
Goggles. Underwater goggles.
Random bullshit.
Underwater.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe the genie put some very incredibly useful
And I'm
this exact
taking
scenario
That's
goggles
with me.
on this boat.
You guys got a spare piece of wood on board somewhere.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Beans.
Mix up.
I need to steal a spare piece of wood.
I need them
You're
to
stealing
spare
it.
wood.
I don't think you should.
I'm stealing it because I promise that piece of wood will not be returned in the same condition.
Well, you
Hey,
gotta
you
steal
find
our
your wood?
Alright, I'm going to use this wood. I'm going to carve it down to make a little piece that sits right on top of the goggles of night vision. And then put a little bit of lens on both so they kind of reflect off of each other. The light, so when the light or anything hits the glasses, it kind of reflects off of itself.
Okay.
You can see through
You made blinding glasses of dark vision.
All
It's
right.
reflecting light at that point. So it's reflecting light directly into the goggles.
But if it's dark, like
But
underwater,
when you look
a little
underwater,
light refract
that's where
and
it
make
changes.
brighter, so that we can actually see what the creatures are.
It would shine.
But it would be blinding
If
above
they
land.
have light down there with them.
But the light that's going into the water would refract off the water and into the goggles to make it seem brighter.
I don't know how it works how you're thinking it works. The light from up there is not going to go all the way down to the bottom and reflect back up to you.
Yeah, but it's
It
reflecting
will-
off.
No, what it won't come back and reflect back in. What it will do is it's going to pull sunlight, reflect off the mirrors, and it'll actually shine and light it up. Like an underwater flashlight.
But then they're gonna know that we're here. Or they already know.
They already know we're here. They changed direction with us.
We're gonna know that they saw. We're gonna know that we saw them, and probably attack sooner if they're going to. But
I'd rather get it over with.
We can try that.
If they're going to attack, yeah, better steer them away.
so theoretically, would those goggles work the way that we think they would? Or would
Logically, I'm inclined to say no.
Hmm.
But fuck it, I guess. David, roll another craft.
Oh,
What were
shit.
the goggles called again?
Which ones?
The one you just made.
They don't have a name. They're making some bullshit up.
We are. I was about to just give up because I didn't think it was gonna work, and then he told me to roll again. So.
And seeing as they had dark vision already attached to them, I figured you'd be able to see through dark vision, and then you'd be seeing underwater.
28.
But again, dark vision just gives you shades of gray
28.
up to 60 feet out.
Yeah.
Anything past 60 feet, just pitch black.
And they're like 150
Yeah.
feet underwater.
All right. You cobble together some glasses.
All right, this is my best bet. Who's gonna go test these?
I'll hold my hand out.
I will hand it to him.
So like it already
Have
has
fun,
a
don't
strap
die.
for a go-to. Does it have like something to hold it onto my head?
Yes, the original goggles had a thing that went around.
I'll do that. I'll put those on and wait. Would it be too bright to see if I just put them on right now?
You can try.
Walk down like this.
Okay,
And then put your hands down.
I'm gonna
against it.
see if see how it works above
Bend over.
water. Just
And you put them on and have almost go blind from the light being reflected in.
it's like
Get used to it.
Goggles
all right.
are blinding.
It's not
I like it.
quite underwater. is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm gonna go just barely above the water line.
Yeah.
Close my eyes, put the goggles on, and then walk underwater. And once my eyes are underwater, I'll
Athletics.
athletics.
Come on.
24.
Something's wrong.
Roll perception.
Second. Nat 20. That's 24.
And roll an intelligence check.
So it's just a straight roll. 19.
You get under the boat. Don't get pulled under by the current, and kind of adjust the goggles and get the light to shine down. And it makes it down to the about 600 feet, which hits the large shadow. And you can see it is a large, by your estimate, at least a couple hundred different sized humanoid-looking creatures. You see some Kuatoa, you see some long, slender human-shaped people, some larger
back.
beasts, just a variety of different creatures, just moving in mass. with the
So they're
boat.
just very humanoids.
What are they running from? Because they usually don't band together.
Hey, do we have any way of contacting that dragon?
I'm gonna
I'm gonna try my signal.
go right below the water line, close my eyes, go above, then take off the goggles, and go back up to the top.
I'm gonna do SOS blast.
Very humanoids.
So they-
Everyone
we know-
runs up on deck.
Very,
You got
very different types of humanoids.
You gonna tell me? Or to get out?
Yeah, I tell you that there's very types of humanoids.
Krakatoas and different
Yeah.
creatures around.
Yeah.
It's another attack line.
Well,
Oh,
did they look up at the light when the light shined on them, or
you
were
couldn't
they
make
just
out. You couldn't make out that much detail from that far away.
okay?
Well,
You're lucky to even be able to see that far.
if you wanted to
It should be
do
pitch
something,
black
or
after
just
60 feet.
stop and see what happens. It's worse issue.
That is a good point. Let's just all stop.
It takes about 5 minutes for the boat to
Greg,
come to a
on
stop.
cannon.
Greg's on the cannon.
I'm right next to him.
You call for Greg to get on the cannon. You look over, and he's sitting next to one of the cannons with his back against the rail, kind of like this.
I never
He's
left.
pointing down.
No, he's doing something in it. He's like this, like kind of with his back to everybody, just like this.
What are you doing,
Kind of-
Greg?
Kind of like
Working. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I got an idea. Maybe I can get them a nice fish and throw them overboard. And they'll eat it as a side piece.
also if they want fish, they would probably just
I got
catch
a
the
dirty
fish
spoon.
themselves. They're already in the water.
But this one has
They might
spices
also
and stuff that
assume-
they can't really eat.
But
I
they
gotta
might
try
also
to
assume
clean
that we
it.
have a bunch of food and then try and take it from us by force.
Shadow doesn't seem to be moving anymore. How long do you guys wait?
I'm gonna come over here. So actually, it's enough area. I'm gonna cast shield with you,
Yep.
and it will affect Bacon Bit, me, and whoever that is.
That is Creedle.
Who?
Creedle.
Okay.
Would I still have the goggles on me, or would I give them back?
Would you solve the goggles on, or would you give them back?
Your choice.
Don't ask me what you would have done.
Honestly, I probably would have given them back.
Okay then. So there you go.
I'm
Last
sorry.
2 minutes.
I forget that I have control over my actions.
That's disturbing.
Explains a lot, to be honest. Don't specify. Don't act like you don't fuck have this all the time.
Fair.
Anyway, so how long do you guys wait?
So did I hear or not hear correctly? He did not give the goggles back?
He gave them back to you.
After I
He
used
gave them back? Okay.
I'm gonna grab a cannonball. I'm gonna etch onto it with one of my daggers. In common, is there something you want? And then drop it over the side of the ship.
Let's see.
But it's going to be recalled.
that damaged his dagger.
Greg walks up. Gregor walks up. He put on mechanic. He disappears below deck.
Okay, I'm getting on again. Pointing to the water.
Fucking scary.
Would etching into a cannonball damage his dagger?
A bit, but not mechanically.
Okay.
Who were they speaking previously? They're coming?
Yeah.
The question's can you read?
I mean, it's common, so
But also before it
I can
was
try.
Murlocs, and now it's just very humanoid creatures.
Finger ones.
30 minutes pass.
Well, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna write in Elvis. Maybe there's aquatic Elvis in here. I'm gonna write on a piece of paper, well, not paper, on a cannonball or something. What can I do? How about my knife?
What?
It's right on the blade or etch on the blade in Elvis. Need something?
At this
What's
time,
the question
Gregor
mark?
comes back off his own little sack and sits down next to his candy.
Murder, what you got there, buddy?
Don't worry about it, Chief.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know tell him not to worry what your intention on that was, but let me
We got this.
let me assure you,
We got this.
I am
That's
very
the word.
worried.
Assured.
I'm
Assured
very
you.
worried.
I am very assured that I am very worried at this point.
Here's your cannon, Greg.
Thank you. He puts his bag right next to it.
What you got?
Oh, when time comes, yeah.
You still got the javelins?
Yeah.
I'll take one, you can have one.
Yeah, we do.
And I'll take the one you can have.
Another 10 minutes pass. Everyone roll perceptions again? Or everyone that's keeping watch?
How many things left?
17 plus 2 is 3. 13.
you don't see shit.
8.
You two hear from the back of the boat.
I'm
Gonna go to the back
okay.
of the boat.
I'll head to the back of the boat with taking it, and I'm going
Yeah.
to use my rope and tie it to the back. I'm leaning over on the things, using my athletics, and keeping the rope. tied.
You see a blue-skinned elf
I
scaling
will
the side
say
of the
in
boat.
Elvis, my name is Reginald. We are travelers upon the sea. We do not want any more problems with the race.
He comes up on the boat and looks around. And in Elven, who charged?
Great.
Greg is not in charge.
Right now,
He already
love
said
it.
Greg.
the party as a whole is the leader.
Who speaks? Still in Elven.
Go
You
ahead,
speak
man.
Elvish?
Yeah,
I do.
I don't know.
I'll step up. Greeting. My name is Modium.
Bala. Undercommon?
I speak Elvish.
Okay, undercommon.
He switches to Undercommon. Something was stolen from my people. It is on your boat. We want it back. We will kill any who stop us.
It's on our
I don't speak that.
No much translate this as we go along. He says something was stolen from his people. It's on our boat. It was stolen, and he knew who stole it.
Fingers. I would, but it's got fucking vinegar in it now. I almost sprayed him in the face with these new day.
That's okay. Let's stop in the infection.
Anyways, sorry.
An idol to our goddess.
Because now their gods
Or
are
God.
stolen. Their gods are stolen.
We don't know who took it, but we know it's here.
What does it look like?
It is a small, or to you. I'll be saying it to you.
Yeah.
Small golden corals.
We will let you search.
We have it as a trophy and shrine to our deity, which is special.
It's stolen.
2 weeks ago.
We weren't even on
We weren't even on the
Ocean.
ocean.
But just because we didn't take it.
Doesn't mean the sailor didn't take it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you tell me all that?
Yeah, I'm translating.
All right. I want all sailors on deck now.
I'll blow the sign on the horn.
The one comes up, swords drawn.
Hey, put away your sword.
No in swords. Yeah.
I'm looking for. Please describe it.
While you're talking, the elf's just kind of grimacing and just locking eyes with everyone. You see a couple of them in their hands, kind of just resting on their swords, kind of that far pulled out.
You have my word. No one will harm you until this negotiation is through.
Nobody responds.
Search.
I'm gonna walk over to Greg's bag.
Huh?
May not be again. Everything he said is the exact
He's a
opposite
firebug.
intention.
He's a psycho, and
Greg, who's your bag?
I know what you're thinking.
Let me see your bag.
Yeah. He opens it. There's 6 cannonballs in there.
Bad.
He reaches down, pulls one out, and there's a spot. It's a dark black metal, but there's a spot about this big that has wet paint on it.
he sealed
And he
that
kinda-
somewhere.
Pulls his fingers and kind of scrapes real hard on it, and it breaks open. And he pours it, and there's black jelly in it.
He's safe on
He just kind of like clay mold it.
Ones and you know the fire ones from my
All right, so while everybody's on deck, I'm going to search the entire boat.
Roll investigation. Me search. In common, he goes, me search.
No problem. May I accompany you?
23.
Fine.
Jeff,
Did they say what they're exactly
He
they're
pulls
looking
the card off
for?
his back and sticks it into the deck of the boat and then starts walking, following with you.
Jeff,
Like how-
I'd like you
Did they
to-
say what they were looking for?
He's looking for a golden piece of coral about yay big
Oh, golden. Okay.
that is an idol to their god.
I'm going to say, Jeff,
I'm
do
gonna
you have
go
something
back up to my crow's nest.
that you used to hold it?
No, it sits on pedestal.
You don't have a pedestal?
Big.
Oh.
Big.
I thought you might have something that hadn't seen.
No, big.
I'm going to tell Jeff to go smell below deck for anything that is oceanic in nature.
He starts zipping back and forth
I'm
all the
talking
different
like
shit.
inside the bottom of the top.
He's still running around. It's a boat. Everything smells oceany. He kind of follows along with you. You search the cat. Where do you look?
I'm first going to search because I don't know what you put in here. I'm going to search the cabin, the captain's crew, the captain's room. Check the safe. Do all of it. If I've got to pick locks, I'll pick locks. But I've got key rings, so I'm just going to open all the locks.
The first lock, he doesn't say anything. The second time you go through the key ring, he glares at you. You get to the last key again and open and goes, not funny.
I agree.
No way, no kidding. It sucks. We know this.
I'm going to be very, very
Give.
blunt with you.
He goes through the whole thing, goes, bullshit, and throws it on the ground.
I agree. I'll grab him up and put him on.
Yeah, genies and assholes. You know, this-
No, understand in Elvish. After about 40 minutes of searching, you don't see anything in any of the captain's, any of the crew areas, any of the common
I check the
places.
common places. Then I start checking the holding tanks, the barrels, the
Tiny door.
Roll an
There we go.
investigation.
People to the crew.
A
that
couple
is
of them
another
kind of,
23.
about 5 of them still just kind of, after he goes full deck, they pull their swords out a little further. They're out about that far now, just
Leave your
ready.
swords.
It's another 23.
They leave them.
Anyone here that knows what they're looking for, come to me now, and we can avoid any pleasant business.
They all shake their heads.
Oh, look at the object. What's the object?
I was gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say it in game because don't talk.
Yeah, but don't you have to know what the object is?
That's what I thought. That's what I
Just
said.
described it to you.
No, but you have to actually have some kind of.
Let me double check. I don't remember.
You've got to have some kind of like. You had to have touched it,
No, I
or
wrote
some
down
piece
that.
of it, or
Yeah, that's familiar to you.
yeah, it's got to be familiar to you. Yeah,
Okay.
you had to have actually touched it and actually recognized it.
Gotcha.
What did he try to look it up earlier?
How do you know it's on this ship?
Track.
Well, who's tracking it? You?
No.
Will you bring the tracker up so we can actually find it a little quicker on this ship? Because I did roll a 23, but I'm still not finding it. And you can tell I'm looking everywhere.
Yeah, he's not questioning that.
We don't want a war with
He kind of looks
else.
around. Hey, collateral with. And he points just kind of generally to the crew.
Okay, Water, what do you need?
He switches back to undercommon. I don't trust you not to leave or hide. I take one of your people. I bring them back when I come back.
Take the damn here.
Breathe underwater.
He grabs you and
I don't resist.
He pulls you up and just. He just grabs you one of your wrists like that and just pulls you with him.
As I'm going overboard, I'm just like,
Water.
Not trying to slow them.
It's gold, as Joel kind of requested in it, and beautifully crafted. Yeah, it's beautifully crafted. Roll an Arcana. He just pulls you, at least swims deep
While
under.
you're doing that, I'm gonna just attempt it. I have no skills in it, but I'm gonna pray to God of knowledge, say, can you help me figure out what's going on here?
Well,
16. I got a 1 in religion.
all right, come back to you. You guys descend down, you get down there, and it's an army of just different creatures. Roll perception?
is it disadvantage since I'm underwater again?
No, you're closer to the center.
17+6 on religion to play the products.
That's not very good. 7. You're going in the dice jail too.
17 plus 3 brings
7 because both my new dice are done.
Beautiful. You don't notice that.
13 plus 6.
And I don't have any inspiration, otherwise I would have re-rolled it.
As soon as you get down there, you're surrounded by 10 more of those similar creatures.
I would assume that I'm just like overwhelmed by the amount of different creatures.
It is an army. It is humanoid. It is large beasts, size of elephants, but fish shaped. They have fins and flippers, large tusks,
They are prepared for battle.
large claws. This is an army. You see even essentially battering rams, but 5 times the length. like 20-foot
Like-
long rams. Some of them pointed, some of them flat.
Like as if we didn't respond, they were ready to fight.
They were ready to take your fucking boat if it came down to it. They're here for something. They are taking it.
Okay.
They brought an army to squish a bug. Essentially, is what you're realizing. You're just looking over this massive just group, and as you're surrounded, the guy that brought you down disappears into the crowd.
I'll just try and stay at the same level, not sink with the.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
You work with guys?
Not yet. I'm finishing it. I'll come back to you two. About 5 minutes pass, and him and a goblin-looking creature, but
Aquatic goblin.
pale skin. You can see gills along the side, webbed fingers.
I had a picture on
So
Facebook.
basically, an aquatic goblin.
Yeah.
You
And they start swimming back up.
All right.
It seems like a bad moment, but I gotta go. So,
Later, Cradle.
Goodbye.
see you guys.
And as he reappeared, he poofs in a puff of white smoke. At the most inopportune of moments.
Coward.
I know, right?
God of War doesn't have much wisdom on this matter, so he doesn't really. He tells you to be ready. There is a large battle ahead of you. For my glory, take as many heads as you can. And then God of Knowledge.
You rolled a 16.
Yeah. There's some runes and stuff that you can't decipher. But like the intricately crafted.
No, you've only got about 17 minutes of this game anyway because you need to be done at
11:30.
11:30. Sorry, no offense, but I will not allow your son to get in a car accident on the way to work in the morning.
It's also Sunday. Get a whole extra half an hour of sleep. We open later on Sundays. Okay, so you want-
It's a plot.
Morning.
you speak Elven?
Yes, I do.
And Elven
I'm probably gonna,
can climb.
In Elven, yes.
Moves back up to the edge of the ship. Climb.
He's just like telling me to climb up the side of
He
the
goes,
ship.
climb.
I'll like try to angle myself and walk up the side.
Oh. Right. Follow up. About 15 minutes pass, and you guys hear the scraping sound of claws on the ship again. This time, the elf is joined by like I described him, goblin.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak in Goblin to the guy. I do speak Goblin. All right, so I got some divine inspiration here. We have nothing to do with this. Apparently, it's something on this ship. If you can lead me in the direction, see if we can solve this problem yet.
He looks at Delph and Undercommon. You hear him say, what did he say? Undercommon.
You what? We'll see if we don't know what's going on.
I have no
What this item is. We have nothing to do with this, but if you want to lead the way, if you can track it down, we want to help you to find out where it's at.
Oh, the Goblin doesn't speak Goblin?
No. They're underwater creatures. There's only a few of them that speak the land language. That's why he's the one that came up is one of the ones that came up. So he pulls his trident off the floor and actually pulls it and has it out and starts walking through the crowd of crew members. And you see tents and hands on swords. There's literal perspective that happening here.
Not even on.
His hands real tight on that javelin.
I'm going to
Not
come
even-
really close to him and go, okay, I just got some divine inspiration from the God of Knowledge, and I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to start playing something who might know shit. Oh, we have a stowaway?
Yeah, it's not even.
We have
it's
a
not even
stowaway.
You don't
taking
know.
it off the ground at this
Yeah.
point. It's taking it out of the ground.
So let's try to keep the stowaway from dying, but at the same time, here giving them what they
Yes.
had gotten stolen.
I'll go to the ship.
And Mystic stops in the middle of a crowd of people and chants a spell. His eyes gloss over white as he kind of looks through the crowd of people and then descends below deck.
I figured it wasn't any of the crew.
They're all up.
He goes, kind of looks around the middle deck.
Unless some of them
His eyes
stay
lock
down.
on the storage room with the barrels
Mm-hmm.
and points, speaks in Undercommon.
Go over there.
Open.
Please be patient.
Then it's the
Mystic grumbles in undercoming. Fucking that's right. And the elf just, and you can see pissed off as fuck.
Oh, really?
our
I
friend.
get to the end, I'm like,
Our friend.
hey, open.
In common, just stupid.
He's stupid. Yeah.
Open.
Mystic walks in. The elf stays at the door, just holding the trident, and just with his back to the room, making sure no one else goes in. Stops you guys from entering as well as the Mystic starts looking around in there. He looks at the small little door in the back. And then you get an undercom, you hear him yell open. And the elf looks at you.
Go ahead. My
Let
bow.
me keep.
I'll leave you all my weapons. My bow.
Deception or perception?
Pretty sure this.
Deception or
Persuasion, sorry.
persuasion. Yes,
We already experimented. Wait, was it the elf asking 14 or the?
Holds his hands out.
I hand up 10 daggers, bow, arrows, rapier.
Half an hour later.
My God.
He sets them
Coming out
down.
of every single
He sets
pocket
them
on
down
me.
and pats you down. Did you
Motorized
throw any
snake,
weapons?
razor blade.
No, that was.
Guys, keep
Oh, yeah.
quiet.
I did not flash the kid clock.
He pats you down. And he steps
I
aside.
have to work to
You weren't down there. Touch.
Uh,
On purpose.
he lets you go in.
I go in and I go through it as quickly as I can because I can see the steam rolling off
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy's head. Get to the end, open it.
You see just a singular vial floating and spinning in the middle of the room.
Yeah, this
Go
is a
forward and I'm
stupid
going to
vial.
reach and grab the vial.
You pull it out and the vial stays in there. You have one in your hand.
Smell it.
Empty.
Oh, it's the empty vial room, isn't it?
I know.
I'm going to look at the goblin of the vial room.
They're in the barrels.
These are the vials.
Maybe you have a chance to get he shrinks down to about that tall and walks into the room. And he just after he passes the vial, he just disappears.
There's a room in
Yeah.
About 5 minutes pass. Another 10 minutes. And you hear a scream from inside of the room, and a creature gets thrown out of the room and just slides and slams into one of the barrels.
Dexterity to grab a hold of him before he hits
Well-
the barrel.
They put that body in front of you, and then we're gonna have to
18.
Managed to catch it right before its head slams into the barrel.
Pick him up.
It is a about foot tall ogre.
What are you?
And following out behind comes the goblin.
Not even why are you here? Just what are you?
He doesn't respond when you talk to him.
Oh,
I got it.
only if I was here. If you talk giant, you spoke giant. I speak giant.
You either speak to me or you go with them.
The goblin comes out and regrows back to his proper size. Roll perception.
He is tiny, so
The goblin actor says.
No, the goblin group. Yeah, okay.
No,
Uh,
the goblin.
The goblin, you don't see anything on him.
Where does it- I got either one. I got-
The little guy's got a small backpack on.
I got 28.
Take the backpack off. You over. Feed it over to you.
The goblin takes it.
Goblin.
The elf.
Why?
What do you want? What are you gonna do with him?
Justice must be served. Thieves are not to be tolerated.
Neither are stowaways.
oh my god, brutal.
And thieves.
I'm assuming you're,
How about if we
justice.
just take him very, very far away from you, and his justice will be he will have to work off his penance on cleaning the deck, so my crew doesn't have to.
Slave.
No.
And assuming you're just to kill him, my objective is
Not necessarily.
to
Trial. With hands or head.
And
Okay.
I can really use a deck hand. It
That's
seems
what we
you've already
talked to.
damaged my boat for something I didn't cause.
Harboring fugitive.
We didn't even see this first.
We didn't harbor no
he was
fugitive.
hiding
It was a
behind the
stowaway.
vials.
You can't harbor something if you don't know they exist.
My goddess is the goddess of life. I do not want this man's blood.
I'm not Bruce.
Surface dwellers don't care about sea dwellers' law.
If I didn't care about you, I
Surface
wouldn't have
dwellers
actually
don't care about sea dwellers' life or law. You can't try him.
Okay, simple question. If he's got the item inside of his bag, he's guilty, right?
Yes.
So why try? It's there.
Fair.
Well, can we hold the tribunal here?
And if you don't like what we decide,
My only
say
request
normally-
is if you choose to take his hands or his head, can he be sold to me to work the deck
up to elders.
that I can agree with? I'm
Fine.
assuming your elders are inside of the massive population of the village.
Yes.
Does it have to be held underwater? It can be held on the surface of the water.
All crew wait below deck. Only you and elders on deck.
Agreed.
Adventurers, bastard, and elders.
Were your parents not married when you were born? No, I'm curious. I really want to know.
Who does this one?
Give me this little tiny.
Do you speak?
I'm gonna speak to him.
No.
I'm gonna speak to him.
You wanted a strawberry jelly bath? No, give me a strawberry jelly. Over and over.
You gotta waterlog him. That'll make him talk.
Waterboard.
Yeah.
Why do we have torturers in my crew?
Hey,
Place for forces, and we don't have any of those on.
You're not condoned.
are you sure?
Positive.
You drew a large fight.
Are you absolutely sure?
Correct.
The
All we have is
genie
six.
is
They're waiting for you to agree.
the genie.
And yeah,
No,
they
you
the
you're
elf
the damn
stays. The elf stays watching the ogre in his
Nay, you
hands,
would not.
and
Yes,
the
you would.
goblin. You guys watch as the goblin comes
Mine
above
would.
deck, jumps off the side of the boat into the water.
The
All
goblin.
right, everybody below deck, except for honestly, the two of us.
I'm up in the crow's nest.
I'll leave that guy up in the crow's nest. You two go below, make sure that the crew is actually staying down there and not getting out of control.
I'm glad.
I'll stay down there. I'm the.
They brought you back
They
from where
brought
you
you
go.
up when
Okay.
they came back.
I was
I'm the
I
jailer.
was confused because the guy told me to climb and I didn't after that.
You got up there and you
You
left
did.
alone.
You
Okay.
ended up on top of the boat and you stayed on
Okay.
deck.
I'm the
All right.
jailer. I think the police down
Yes,
Alright,
exactly.
yeah, I'll go down there and watch them.
there. I'm gonna go to the roof. Is it still open?
Yeah.
Is there- I'm gonna say to Alex.
Pick them up.
Would I have left the doors open?
Would you?
No.
No,
I
they're not
closed
closed.
all the doors.
Okay.
I don't leave them open because I have people who tend to like to blow shit up if I leave things open.
Close and
Don't you leave doors open? Don't you leave doors open?
No. I like to open doors. It doesn't mean I leave them open.
Can't open them if it doesn't close them.
Exactly.
Touche.
If I don't close them, then I don't get the fun of opening them again.
Touche.
About
So
10
you
minutes
open
past.
it, then close it, then open it.
In the beginning, you
close
get
it, then open
the
it.
impression that I'm going to lose the
Looking psycho.
fascination with opening doors, considering how many keys I gotta get to get that damn door open.
It's a great curse magic item. About 10 minutes pass, and again you hear the claws on wood as 10 figures come out of the water and are surrounding the boat.
Can I lower a rope so I can stop getting pulled inside of my boat?
If you would have lowered a boat or a rope while they're gone.
I'm going to lower the rope ladder over the side of the ship.
They climb up the rope ladder and take kind of a shining
With a
position
sign
around
of
the
good
boat.
faith and justice.
It's 4 of the elves, 3 goblins, 2 murlocs, and a human-looking.
I bet that.
It looks almost identical to a human, just kind of paler skin.
Filler skin, maybe with some like living.
Nope. Perfectly human, just kind of that look skin gets when it's like a body sitting in water. That kind of look to their skin. That's the only thing that looks off.
Wrinkly,
No,
old,
yes.
and pasty white.
This region people attacked us previously.
Yes.
We're sorry. If you would have approached us,
The damage to my boat.
Yes.
It was not our decision. Attack dogs got away. We held off most of them.
oh, that was a tiny.
That was the people call warning shots.
There was no warning shot. It's actually damaged our people. A warning shot is just.
Is your boat still floating?
Only because we repaired it.
Is your boat still floating? Ask your friend who saw our tools. It was a warning. If we wanted the boat, we could have taken the boat. But we have no use, no need, nor no desire for your boat. We just want our thing. And we will be gone.
We give you a thing.
You bring the ogre with you up top?
Yes.
The human steps forward, and in common, you hear him in common, but his mouth doesn't move as he speaks. Where is the accused? He takes him, sits him down on the ground in front of him, and begins to chant a spell. The ogre grows to his full 8-foot height. And he chants another spell as the ogre kind of runs to the edge of the boat. He casts another spell, and the ogre stops mid-step.
Yeah.
And you watch as his eyes are the human's eyes glowing kind of a bright pink. The ogre is glowing the same color to match. And then one of the elves step forward.
They're controlling you.
Where is the bag?
Point to the elf.
The goblin walks up and hands the bag, and they open it and they pull out again. It's about this big, just looks like a cluster of coral reef, but just solid gold, jewel encrusted, beautiful. Has runic markings all over it, and then words around the ring in undercommon. It says, "Praise be to Splishy Splashy, Master of the Oceans."
This is nice. Hey, do you have any gold down there?
Huh?
Do you have any orchids down
Yes.
Wait a minute,
I'd like to
you're
try
not
that.
on deck.
there? I would
Yeah,
like to
there's-
get on. So I can test
Reginald's head pokes up and he goes, "Do you guys have any orcas down there?"
Because I got fine now. I can find them.
He looks at the ogre. How did you, or he looks kind of to the crew first. Where was this bag found?
Inside of the vial chamber. But oddly enough, I just thought it was a vial. I can only stick my hand in there. I can't shrink. And your goblin can shrink and went in and then disappeared, and then I heard screaming, and then the ogre was thrown out.
Is the ogre known to you?
No, never met him before.
Pinch fingers.
He's evil law. I'm using my own.
He's from Chicago.
Looks the ogre. How did you acquire the bag? And without moving in a low, raspy voice, swam, found, stole, ran. How did you find the boat? Stopped, shrank, hid. He just kind of locks eyes with him for a moment as he kind of, you see his face kind of contort in kind of a wince pain. Do you know these creatures?
Oh no.
Yes. His face wince in pain again. No.
I'm getting less and less inclined to say goodbye.
Me too.
Why did you steal? Joy, money, anger. And they start speaking in undercommon to each other. The group starts kind of discussing amongst themselves about what to do. There are calls for beheading, as this was. Seems to have been a malicious crime. The only option here is to take his life. The elf you guys have been talking to speaks up. To take his hand, these people might be more willing to let it happen as he looks at you. He knows you can speak undercommon. Kind of looks at you with a shut the fuck up look. To take the hand, these fools might be more willing to let us exact it. Well, about four of them murmur. That would be acceptable if we take both. And they discuss for a few more moments before the goblin speaks up again. Who's in charge of your decisions?
Yes, I am.
He's been found guilty. Item has been returned. We are willing to only take his hands and leave him his life.
I'll give one. How about one hand? Just to make it
Hand and thumb. He stole. He must not be allowed to do that again.
So like it's in these thumbs. I thought we had both hands.
He can still sweep a deck without a thumb.
Good.
hook
Yeah.
on his own.
Nine of them, or eight of them jump off the human, and the goblins are talking stays with the elf that originally got on board. The goblin points to the railing. The human kind of shifts his hands, and the orc kind of contorts again and drops his knees, hands on the railing, or hand on the railing, thumb on the railing, like that. So the elf walks over, slams the butt of his trident into the ground, and it shifts into a long sword. Before he swings it up and just and in one fell swoop just severs the hand at the joint and the thumb in one fell swoop. Justice has been served. And they just drop off the side of the boat, leaving the ogre there bleeding.
I'm gonna look at the ogre. From one feet to another. Learn food, not just skill.
Doesn't respond.
That doesn't mean that I expect a response.
Yeah.
I'm looking straight in the face. Learn who not to respond from. Was he speaking in undercommon the only that time he was talking to
When he
him?
was speaking, it was common.
So he does know how to speak.
He just refuses to speak to us.
You a caster?
I do speak giant, though,
Nine.
so he would be more comfortable with that.
Gives that hit points.
The wounds kind of start to close, but still kind of bleeding.
And it's first aid on the
Inside of the brick, is there shackles that are set to do with keys?
Yes, the shackles would be key locked.
Yes. Because
And
he
it-
could try to grab the keys, but it's going to take him forever to get them off, and we'll
It's-
catch him before he does it.
It's each. There's 3 cells. Each one has 2 sets of foot and hand shackles, and each cage has 1 set of a waist shackle as well.
I'll walk up to your position with them and
The
say,
hand shackles
My
wouldn't
new
really work 'cause
prisoner,
it's like
how was
this
he?
one is on the wrist and
This one would work. This one wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
So I got 16.
that's what they'd be set up for. Because typically you would have to deal with that.
But yeah, if there was a ring on the
Stop the
wall,
bleeding.
you could like shackle his working hand to the ring,
But that's what it is.
which is what the waist one would attach to. So I would assume there is one.
Taking down the brig.
Drop him off with the jailer.
And you're right here, son, in the first set.
Okay, when he goes up on deck to do swapping work, keep an eye on him.
I'll make
Always
bacon
pay
bit and
attention to him.
my
Make sure
dog.
the shackles are on his ankles. Make sure there's a heavy weighted ball attached to him, so that if he tries to jump ship, he's just going to go down and down and down.
When the shackles are this big around, as you put them near his foot, they and shift and clamp.
Cool.
Got the one around his wrist, and it's kind of loose and just banging against his wrist. The other one you put on, and it crimps down on his
Grab
wrist.
down and clamp.
Oh,
I'm going to offer him
so they're magic sizing.
How do you offer it?
Excuse me, I'll just hold the water and food. Eat turkey. I'll feed him the water
He takes what you give him.
and I'll give him the turkey.
He just kind of looks around at everyone that's down there.
I'm going to show him compassion.
Trust me, this is for your own good, because if we allow you to just run free, they will kill you. So just stay put until we get to a dock.
And Johnny goes, "Let me go."
When we get to a dock.
No.
Anyone out of me speak giant?
I speak Orcish, Common, and Elvish.
Is the brig in the same level that I am watching the group? Or we stop watching?
Yes. It's on the same level you would have stopped watching because it's because everyone left.
Okay, yeah. So,
But you hear him say that in Giant.
yeah, I'm translate that.
So let's. All right, crew, get the boat on the move again.
They still finish the boat, lurches and starts moving.
I want to go up top and fast unmount and try to get over.
Ooh, wow.
You have to.
It takes 10 minutes.
How the hell does an orca become a monk?
Did you ride on the back of it?
They're aquatic mounts. You're right.
Just like the same as you ride a dolphin.
You hold their freaking fin.
Yeah.
And lay down.
It would be easier for like, well, since dolphins usually go up, it's easier for a dolphin, but orcas are normally like under the water.
Orcas are
They can jump.
Yeah, they
are
can.
mammals too. They breathe the air.
Yeah,
They can jump. They can go on the shoulder.
But special orca appears in the water.
Cool. Where's that meat? I'm going to name him
Interesting.
Orkin.
It's a neat one. It's a fairly useful skill.
Woo! I'm going to say, come on, to the side. I'm going to climb down and get on his back.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah, how fast does it swim?
Yeah.
Attach a rope to it into the boat.
It's got to be fast.
Yep.
I was going to
Maybe not as fast as a boat. Might be fast.
60 feet.
Woohoo! Goes as fast as a boat.
No, that's faster than the boat does.
Let's get with that.
Same speed.
Oh my god, this is awesome!
That's all within the same day.
I'll float back up to the ladder and have him follow the boat. Ooh, and I need to be there. Oh, it's scout.
He just watches the shadow kind of disperses around the boat.
Would we have stopped? Would we have stopped watching the crew because they left?
Yeah.
Can we commence searching on the bodies that are still here?
Yeah.
Looking through, looking stuff.
Don't find shit.
I see a lot of
You start
fish.
going to check, but at this point, the crew's already started cleaning the deck and started throwing bodies off the deck.
It's like,
was
I see a
hoping
lot
for
of
treasure
fish.
hoard.
We'll go look around. Anyone else is still down there, and then Giant again goes, "Let me go."
The giant, I go, no.
My
Prisoner.
If we let you go, the sea people will kill you. For your own good. And I'll go back up to the...
bitch.
He's even there.
I'm not that smart, but I'm average intelligence to know that it's not a good idea to release him.
Yeah. You want to say anything?
Unless it's like 4.
Nope, I'm just getting the ship underway and
My character probably wouldn't, but I feel bad for him. Just for me specifically in real life.
Yeah.
You know me too well. Alright. I don't speak when not necessary. I feel like the only times I spoke were to report to him and to speak to the giant because he was speaking giant.
Yeah, you speak out of game a lot. On in-game stuff is the problem.
Yeah.
It's confusing. You're going to take it this time. Just
Okay.
get better about that.
Okay, yeah, I need to...
You can't contribute to in-game conversations out of game.
Okay. My gifts are meant to be used shared with all, not used for my own benefit. The sticking to walls and breathing underwater. Or not breathing underwater, but not breathing.
But you didn't play it as that. You didn't say, hey, you know, this is something I can do this, not to be shared, but to help all of you. You didn't play it off as you do it. Because you did it because you need it.
Okay.
Remember, these are role play things. They're meant to get you to role play your character.
Okay. Nothing is more important than a party. I don't think that's really good enough this time. And I like keeping safe with remote shit. So there's 1.
Kozowski?
seeks knowledge and the truth behind everything.
Yep.
Laugh off insults as beneath me. Nobody insults me.
Because you don't insult, you don't start shit with people.
Let's against character too.
I'm aware, but as much as you give me shit, my NPCs aren't intentionally hostile. You guys just push their buttons.
I cannot fail, not ever.
I didn't see you really playing to that.
No, not 100%. I mean, it's always my goal to always keep pushing and try to succeed, but
again, like I was telling Toby, it's about...
correct. I'm not claiming the point. I'm just
saying that's the same problem.
My comrades are worth dying for. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I speak to an unseen guy. That didn't happen at all today.
You're focused on the actual people.
Yeah.
And I cannot leave a door unopened.
And it wasn't for
It
the
wasn't
reason.
it wasn't a flaw this time.
It was you doing. You were opening because it needed to be open.
Yeah.
Okay, personality traits. Devoted paladin to the goddess god of war. Fond of animals and nature. The devotion to
Yeah.
play. Can't leave the sick man alone and heal the people on the boat. Fond of children, that comes to play. What the other one did. Fondness for explosives.
Yeah.
Going through those little,
That was a good.
recipes. And loyalty to the game. And the last one, I think I got too honest and gets caught up in missionary.
The last one,
Yeah.
And how many?
No, I like to put her on my face. Faith, I trust my lead without my actions. I think things go well. Everything I do is for the common people. And I'm suspicious of straight and the rest of the
Yes.
Oh,
Let's see. I'm afraid to make friends due to past trauma, but if you do become my friend, I'll do whatever I can to help you without harming others.
I don't think so.
4 vials and 3 vials.
I prefer to let bygones be bygones as long as no one's getting hurt.
I could have seen that if you had kind of contributed to them
No,
wanting
I went up to
to.
the crow's nest, so I
Huh?
wasn't part of that. So I went up to the crow's nest, so I wasn't part of that.
He was
Be part of shit.
Out of shit.
Yeah, sometimes. I lost my family when I was young, so I'm looking for a new one.
I don't think so.
I am used to being alone, so I'll start to panic if I'm put in the spotlight.
You know, those are kind of contradictory.
Yeah. I can see that one though, 'cause you stayed out of the way of everything.
That's a flaw, though, so should it?
Wasn't as a flaw now.
Okay, then I got nothing.
Hope everyone had fun. Should begin next week. This should begin next week. See you guys then.